Good evening and welcome to the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. We are here at Williamson High School and they are getting ready to play the Red Raiders from BC Rain. I'm Nicole Kishok along with Nancy Shoquist. Coach, here we are for our second match.
Yes.
So our first match was really exciting. We had Alma Bryant with Davidson. It went a 5-set match. What are you thinking? Are you thinking we're going to see the same type of match tonight?
Yes, I really do. I think it's going to be a great match. I think serving and passing are going to be really an important element of tonight, getting the game going. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great match. I think it's going to be a really tight match. So I'm excited. I'm excited that we're here.
Yes, me too. And I know we had a chance to speak to both teams at the beginning of the match and their coaches, and they're really excited that we're here.
So excited, yeah.
And we're televising their matches. And both of our teams are a little bit young. Where Williamson is missing one of their, BC Rain's missing one of their seniors who is a key player. She's a little bit under the weather tonight, so we're going to kind of have to see what happens with that as well.
Right, and we're real excited because the coaches are young. The Williamson coach is her first year as a coach, and she is so excited about being here and about the program. So it's nice having these young females who are wanting to come in and coach, so we're excited about that.
Yes, and we are underway here, so here we go with Williamson had the first serve of the match, and they served it just a little bit long, so BC Rain gets the first point of the match. Serving for Rain is one of their only returners tonight, and that's Yaya Gonzalez. She served a great ball right there.
Right, there was an ace serve. So that means that she served and they couldn't return or set the ball up for any kind of play on the ball. And
so Yaya will get to serve again. That's what she wanted us to call her, so we're going to call her that.
Absolutely.
It's their night, not ours.
That's right.
Good pass by Williamson with a tip over by their setter. Point for Williamson.
Yeah. She chose a really good spot to tip that ball into. BC Rain's defense just didn't move too quick enough to get there.
Just a missed serve, so right now Williamson has missed both of their serves to start the match, which is an important factor in scoring some points and trying to keep the serve.
Yeah, and hopefully they're just a little bit nervous, a little bit tight right now. Most matches start, or a lot of matches start with missed serves. Same with BC Rain. She just missed the serve, and hopefully they'll settle down and get the balls in.
So right now we have Rain leading 3-2 over Williamson. Number 5, Janila McNeil is serving. She's a senior for Williamson. Nice, good serve, just didn't quite make it over.
Yeah, just didn't quite get there. Again, hopefully they'll settle in and get those serves in. And that's what I was thinking tonight. It's going to be really important to get those first balls in and get the ball in play.
Yes, I think we're going to see that for sure. The team that serves the best can really bring home a victory tonight.
Right. She just turned just a little bit to her right, and the ball just went out of bounds. So we're just getting settled down, getting into this match.
This is Arlesia Holmes. She's serving for Williamson. Nice serve.
Nice serve. That was a great serve. And real deep. Those are tough because you're in that indecisive mood where you're not quite sure if you should take it, and then you make that decision, and sometimes it's just a fraction too late to get the ball in.
Is the serve location just as important as the speed of the serve, or more important?
I think probably location is more important because if you can place the ball, you definitely want to place the ball, to me, in between two people. You want to make sure, you want that communication to have a problem. And if you can put the ball in between two players, it gets kind of tough.
That's right, communication.
Yeah.
So Azaria Barrett, number 6 for Rain, just served an ace. So our second ace of the match. First ace for Rain, so she gets another opportunity.
A lot of coaches like to call zones, and that means that they're calling specific positions on the court. we always like to serve deep, and we like to try to serve to the setter in her transition, so we could try to take her out of the offense.
So Azaria is taking her team on a little run right now. Let's see if she can get a 3rd point for them.
Nice serve.
Little tight of a second contact for Williamson, so Rain gets the point again. We have a timeout on the Williamson side. Score is 8-4. So what do you see so far, Coach, in the play?
Right. Well, play is starting to pick up. I think they've kind of started to settle down. Again, the serves are playing a key part in this match in this set so far.
When we come back, Williamson will have 1 timeout left, and we'll see how the teams respond to this timeout. We'll be back in a moment.
Do they get 2 timeouts or 3 timeouts?
Mobile County Public Schools' Signature Academy program is here to help those students who want to jumpstart their career right out of high school. With more than 100 specialized courses ranging from engineering, computer networking, nursing, welding, and more. We prepare students for college and career readiness. To learn more, log on to MCPSSS.com. Mobile County Public Schools' Signature Academy program, preparing students for life.
We are back at Williamson High School for the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. We have the Red Raiders from Rain and Williamson. Right now, Rain is up 8-4. Williamson actually just sided out, so they have the serve. So we'll see if Williamson can go on a little run right now.
Yes. Oh, just a little communication issue, I believe there. The first passer had a little bit of an off pass, and the second player just didn't quite respond.
So Iramai Lacey is serving for Williamson. She's number 10. She's a junior on their team. Nice serve. Another ace for Iramai. Great serve.
And that's what we were just talking about, trying to serve. They're serving in the seam, and we call it a seam because it's in between, like, I guess you could say a seam on a blouse, because it's the middle of, where it comes together. And it's just tough to serve those seam areas with the communication.
Great serve by Iramai. Ace, so that's her 3rd ace in a row. Great job by number 10, junior from Williamson. So here, all of a sudden, we have a tied ball game.
Yes,
8-8.
Exactly what we thought. It was going to be a tight match.
And that's what you probably like to see. Coach Lewis called a great timeout, and the team came back and responded.
Right. We always talk about momentum, and volleyball is such a momentum sport. You can be on a run and then totally shut down.
That was a great kill, wasn't it? Brittany White from Williamson has a nice vertical, nice cut shot by her to get the kill against Rain. That was our first pass set attack that we saw in this match so far. And I think what you've said before is them just kind of settling down, getting in the rhythm of playing a match.
Yes, and they're actually in their auxiliary gym. Their big gym is being renovated, or the floor's being redone. So it might be a little adjustment as well with just the surroundings of the gym. So, that can play a role in being a little bit nervous and out of sync with where you're playing.
That's right. With Williamson tonight, Coach Lewis, who's in her first year, and we had a great talk with her at the beginning. We think she's going to do great things here. She talked a little bit about running 2 setters in her first set, and then possibly trying 1 setter in the second, or vice versa. So we'll kind of keep an eye on what type of offense she's running tonight.
Good. And that was a nice shot into the hole, just the middle of the court, where sometimes your defense is playing a little bit deep, and you leave that hole in the middle. And she just put it right down where there was no defensive player.
And that was Zoe Morgan, who's actually back to serve right now for Rain, who had the kill for them.
There we go. We've got a nice volley going.
Nice 2 pass set attacks in a row. We have a net call on Williamson on their outside hitter. which happens. You're not allowed to touch the net in the sport of volleyball, so that makes it challenging when the ball's tight.
Yeah, I believe it was just the setter was a little bit tight on her set, and just the outside hitter just could not stay out of the net.
Zoe Morgan is back to serve again, number 2 for Rain. Nice serve by her.
Nice serve.
Beautiful set by number 23, Zamara Hudson from Williamson. That was a beautiful back set.
It was, and Irene Lacey had a beautiful pass to start the point off, which passing again is one of the most important things you can do in volleyball. It gets the match, or it gets the point started. So it was a really, really pretty overhand pass.
Here's one of the seniors back serving for Williamson. This is Brittany White. She's a defensive specialist that also is hitting outside for them. Really good technique on that serve.
Right. Just, your body alignment has so much of an important part as well. And in the way she turned her hips just a little bit to the right, to the right, and the ball sailed out to the right side of the outside of the court. So a lot of the body positioning plays key parts in the success.
Jalea Dillard back to serve for
Pretty pass.
Rain. That's a great hit by Janila McNeil.
I mean, she is so far above the net. Above the net and above the block. You're really going to have to get a really tough block on her to cover her. She's so tall.
She has an advantage, and
yes.
She moves really well for being taller.
Yes.
She has a nice vertical. Nice pass by Williamson, over in 2. Okay, point Williamson. Really good decision right up here by number 3, who's in right front. Jariah Davis. She took it over in 2. I think at that point she probably didn't feel like she had any other decision.
And, going over in 2 a lot of times is the sneak attack. You're not ready for it. Your defense is kind of getting set up, but just not ready for that second ball to come over. So that was smart. That was smart on her part.
The lone returning player for BC Rain, Yaya Gonzalez, is back to serve again. Oh, just hit the net. Great serve. Great serve.
Those serves we hate. that let serve that falls over, and you're just not ready for that.
There's some people out there listening to us, I know it, that played when that rule was not allowed.
Yes.
We did.
We are one of those
We are one of those people. Yaya's back to serve again. Another great serve.
Yeah, she's got a really nice serve, and she put that one a little bit shorter than she usually does, so I think she may have caught them off guard. They're playing her pretty deep.
It is really nice, her serve. She keeps it lower to the net. Obviously, we saw that let serve at the beginning, and that makes it deceptive too, that it's lower. It's not as high. The passers don't have time to react.
Right.
Yaya Gonzalez back to serve again. Nice pass.
Oh, that was such a pretty pass.
Janila McNeil with the kill again for Williamson. And it's all started off with their pass, didn't it?
Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass.
I took the words right out of your mouth,
didn't I? You sure did. And she did it with such ease. She just didn't look like it was even a thought.
Ace, another ace. That is by Jariah Davis. She has a nice serve as well. And really what you've talked about a lot of times, Coach, when we have done these broadcasts is the importance of the pass, and we're really seeing that.
Yes. I think, again, they've settled down.
Free ball.
Yep.
Free ball by Rain. Nice pass, nice set, nice hit. In there.
Right in the corner.
That was in the corner. That was in the corner.
Right in the corner.
Good job by our R1 by overruling the line judge.
Such pretty placement. I mean, she reached and she put that ball deep right into zone 5.
Jariah Davis is back to serve again, number 3 for Williamson. She's a junior. Oh, I know everybody saw that. It's a rough job, this officiating, isn't it? You get bonked right in the head with the ball. Jariah Davis, it was funny when she just served that ball, too. She felt like it might have been going out. We all heard her squeal here in the gym, but I'm not sure if people at home heard her. Nice serve. She is nailing that spot.
She really is, and that is such a tough spot because, first of all, your setter is coming in, and it's just a hard angle to get the ball to the setter position.
And it's really kind of in between the front row and back row.
Right.
Okay, probably a free. Okay, way to jump and tip. Over.
Oh, beautiful swing.
And Nyla Mitchell. I think we should say that name a lot tonight.
Yes, and great defense.
Good net play by Williamson. That was number 7, Arlesia Holmes, and she did amazing. We're kind of at the angle right at the net, and it was a tight ball.
Right.
And just to see her athleticism be able to go up and take care of that ball.
That, again, was one of those situations where the ball was a little bit high for front row to take it, a little bit of indecisiveness with your right side player. She's got to take one more step back to receive that ball.
Jariah Davis is going on a 6-point run here for Williamson. Let's see if Williamson or if Rain can actually break this serve, and there they did.
Right in the corner. Nice job.
Good placement. That was a key moment for Rain to side out.
They needed to break the cycle.
Serving for Rain right now is Amaya Hicks, number 9. She's a right side hitter for them. Good serve.
Nice short serve. We got a free ball coming over, Coach.
Nice.
Wow. Beautiful swing.
Wow.
Beautiful swing. And she's so excited.
I love when teammates cheer like that for their teammates.
That was so pretty.
McNeil. That was so pretty.
She's got a nice arm swing.
She really does.
And a nice vertical, Coach.
She's going back to serve again. And the other one I want to keep an eye on for Williamson, who is making great passes, is number 1, Brittany White. Sometimes those players just don't get the recognition because it's not as flashy.
You're right.
And Janila wouldn't be able to get these pretty sets if they didn't have somebody passing the ball.
That's right. That's right. That's the first touch of the ball. And if you can get a great pass, it's so much easier for your setter who can feed that ball to your swing.
Selena Carmichael just served for Rain. Nice serve by her. Nice over and 2.
Attack, yeah, right into that off-block position, which sometimes we forget to play defense. She was caught back on her heels.
Selena is a junior for Rain. Selena Carmichael. Got to meet her before the match. A nice young lady. Good serve. Little miscommunication on that pass.
Right.
So we are back within 2. Rain is back within 2.
Oh, 19-21. Tight match.
This is what we call crunch time. After 20 points, the team that makes the least amount of errors usually comes out on top. So let's see what happens. Beautiful set by Zamara Hudson. She's number 23 for Williamson. I really like her hands. She sets a nice high ball, pushes it out. If Williamson can keep doing that, get good passes, I think they can be successful with that.
There you go.
Another good pass. Back set on purpose. Okay, really good. So we've talked about free balls before.
Right.
And obviously it's a difference when you send a free ball or if you overhand attack the ball.
Right. Yeah, and that can be very effective. I love back row attack. When you have someone who can just swing really hard from the back row, you put a lot of top spin on it. And most teams, a lot of teams won't block, and they're in that communication issue again where you have the front row indecisive whether I should block. The back row is trying to decide should they come up, should they stay back. So back row attack can be very effective if you have someone who can really swing hard.
And I think it's so tricky for the block, especially if the back row attack is jumping and swinging, the timing of the block. They have to wait a little bit longer. At the college level, sometimes I'll tell our blockers, let's be selective. Like if that player can really get a kill on us, then we need to go up and block her. But if she's 5'4" and not able to hit the ball down, then let's not take our chances and worry about that timing. That's right. Yeah. So we're back after timeout. Rain called that timeout. It's 22-20. Williamson has the serve. Number 7, Arlesia Holmes. She's one of their seniors. Tight ball game here at Williamson High School. Really good serve.
Yes, it was. And they had their middle back playing really deep. I think had she known exactly where she was on the court, I believe it was a little bit long, but you know, she played it. She didn't take that chance in a tight ball game. You don't want that ball to fall in. You want to go on and take them.
That's right.
So
Arlesia Holmes back to serve again for Williamson.
What a great serve. What a great serve.
Crucial point for Williamson.
That is a very aggressive serve at this part in the game, too.
That's right. She has set them up for set point in the first set of the match tonight. And it's really important, right? You want to go out and win that first set.
Yes, you sure do. It gives you that positive energy, the momentum going into the second set. So it's always good to win that first set.
Another great serve and an ace.
Yes.
And Williamson takes the first set, 25-20. What a great first match.
It really was. It took them a little bit of time to get warmed up and to get the serves together and get their passing on. But I think the passing has improved so much. I think Rain has to communicate a little bit better, a little bit more, talk a little bit more, especially on these serves because Williamson is serving so deep. I believe they just need to communicate a little bit better. Yeah.
Well, we are at Williamson High School for the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. Set 1 goes to Williamson. We'll be back in a moment for set 2.
There's a lot to like about Mobile County Public Schools.
What I enjoy about Mobile County School is the extra attention my teachers give us to help us learn.
Teachers are liking their access to technology, and students are liking the quality of their education.
I like the technology that's been incorporated into my education.
And since 1826, you have trusted us to prepare your child for their future, and we like that. Mobile County Public Schools. We are learning today, leading tomorrow.
Part of the experience of going to the Mobile Museum of Art is that it's there for everyone.
Art is there to inspire, to give you other perspectives, and to make you think outside of yourself.
The museum offers a critical service to the culture of the community.
It's providing the opportunity to have eyes open.
Do you feel alone, overwhelmed, or helpless?
There's hope, there's help. Call or text 988.
You don't have to face your crisis alone. If you need a safe space to talk with a trusted adult for support, reach out to your school counselor.
Do you need help to make it through everyday struggles?
Do you need someone to talk to? Call or text 988. Your social emotional wellness is worth it.
Remember, there's hope, there's help.
We are back at Williamson High School for the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. Williamson Lions are taking on the BC Rain Red Raiders. Williamson took the first set. It was a close set, though, 25-20. So let's see what's going to happen in set 2.
And Rain took the early lead in the match, and then Williamson settled down and came back. And from then on, it was very tight the whole match, the whole set. So I think we're going to probably see the same thing throughout the match. I hope so. We like the tight matches.
We really do. And a couple of players that we want to mention. BC Rain, we saw some great serves by number 1, Yaya Gonzalez. She's the only returning player for them. She is a junior. She's a setter. She's kind of a leader on their team. So you can see her right now even talking to them about the positioning. And for Williamson, if you're here or if you're watching, you've got to watch Janila McNeil, number 5. when they pass and set her the ball, she gets up above everybody else.
She
it's fun
really
to watch.
does. It's hard to block someone who can jump above you and hit down. And, Coach, you being at Bishop State, you have to love coming in these gyms and having the opportunity to watch these kids play.
I sure do. And we just love the sport of volleyball anyway. I
Yes,
mean, what else would we be doing on a
exactly.
Tuesday night? So Yaya's going to go back to serve for BC Rain. They have the serve for the second set, and we are ready to get going. Let's see what happens here. That's just kind of how it started the first set.
Yeah.
Lots of serving errors at the beginning of the match, and they did settle down, which that's when we saw them really go on some runs.
And, you know, you have to take, especially on your first serve, you have to take a little bit off the ball and get the ball in play, get settled down. You've had 2-minute timeout in between, so you want to get that first serve in, get the ball going, and we have the same thing. Both teams missing their first serves.
And I think it's important, too, when teams are struggling passing, you really want to focus on let's get that serve over and in.
Right.
Let them work on their pass. If they're struggling on their passing, then we can score a lot of points with just behind the service line.
Absolutely.
This is Malaysia Post serving for Rain, number 12. Nice pass, nice set by Williamson. Had to just free ball it over, 2 free balls in a row.
And she tried to put that deep into the corner, just not quite deep enough.
She did. Good volley here.
Yes.
Nice save, really nice.
Yaya really does command the court over there. She does a great job.
The ball has crossed the net about 6 times now. This is the best volley we have seen tonight.
Oh.
You could hear by the crowd. Everybody knew that was a really great volley.
Yes, it was a great point.
Williamson earned the point, but we saw some good plays, defensive plays for both teams.
And I love the way Yaya went and comforted the player who made the mistake. Just went over and told her it's okay, and that's great leadership. You always want to see that leadership on the court.
Nowadays, with so many athletes playing sports, they have to kind of set themselves apart, and court presence and being a good teammate are so important. So important.
You can have so much talent and such a good team, but if you don't have a good leader on the floor, it can fall apart, because you have sometimes in those situations you have a lot of personality conflicts, and a good strong leader on the court can get those things straightened out. Here we go.
Good job. Nice net play by number 2, Zoe Morgan.
Great defense.
Good defense by Williamson. Little miscommunication. I love how they try to talk it out, though, on Rain's side.
Right.
Janila McNeil back to serve. We talked about her earlier, so she has a really good serve. Not only is she a great front row player, but
that is a
beautiful
fantastic serve. That was a great.
Good swing by Zoe Morgan for Rain. Free ball back over. Didn't quite make it.
Yeah, didn't quite make it over. And I know you're like me, Coach. I don't like free balls because it's such an easy pass for your team. Well, the receiving team, it's an easy pass for them and much easier to set the ball up if you have a nice, easy little free ball to you.
That's right. So missed serve for Rain. Now it's Williamson serve. Number 7, Arlesia Holmes, is back to serve. She's a player on the team that's kind of played a couple different positions. She's one of the ones that Coach Lewis talked about, giving her some opportunities to set as well. So we'll see if she does that tonight. But I love those athletes that the coach can rely on to do multiple things.
Right. And she served that ball to zone 1, which is the first zone on the court, and it was a beautiful serve.
It was a bullet.
It was, and she's serving the same zone, and it's just a tough position on the court to pass.
I have a little block
Yeah.
My sight line is a little blocked. Is that number 8 and right back, Paris?
No. I'm the same way, Coach.
So Williams going on a little run here with Arlesia's serve, and Rain just sided out, which is good for them. 6-6.
That is heaven, number 0. Heaven.
Thank you. Zoe Morgan is back to serve. She's playing middle for Rain. Doing a nice job up at the net. Good serve. And a touch by Williamson. So that's an ace for Zoe Morgan.
And you've got to, that pass was another cross court down the line. It's another hard pass to get to. She needs to just take that one step and get behind the ball. She kind of reached and leaned in, and that angle is just tough to pass.
Good serve, nice pass by Janila. Good, great set. Oh, just over, but it's a kill.
It is a kill. I don't think it was intentional, but she set the ball, and it just went right over, and your left front just wasn't quite ready for it.
She's smiling out there. That's Samara Hudson, and she's laughing too because I know she's going, I know I didn't mean to do that, but it did score us the point.
That's right.
Really nice serve by Williamson, and it's nice and deep, which they've had a lot of those deep serves.
They have really been serving great to the deep court.
So right now, Williams feels a little bit like they have the momentum.
Right.
They're siding out a little bit quicker than Rain is and keeping the serve, going on a little bit of a serving run each time.
But the score doesn't show that.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. That's the funny thing about the sport of volleyball, isn't it?
Right. I really thought Williamson was 4 or 5 points ahead, and I look at the score, and it's 9-7 now.
So Ira Mai is back to serve again. This is her 3rd serve in a row. Over and in, nice serve. Little miscommunication.
Yeah.
And that could have started, and you see number 1, Yaya, even pointing to herself, that's my bad. She kind of set the ball in the middle of 2 players.
Right.
Caused some confusion. So we will be back in a moment. We're here at Williamson High School for the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the week. Williamson is up 10-7 in set 2. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey Alexa, tell me about Mobile County Public Schools.
With 53,000 students in 90 schools, Mobile County Public Schools equips and empowers college and career-ready graduates. Several MCPSS schools are ranked among Alabama's top 10. Yearly, graduating students earned about $110 million in college scholarships and 10,000 career credentials. MCPSS is learning today, leading tomorrow. Does that answer your question?
We are back at Williamson High School for the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. We are in set 2. In the first set, Williamson won. Right now in set 2, Williamson is up again. And let's talk a little bit about the coaches. We have Coach Lewis for Williamson is in her first year.
Right.
We got to meet her. We think she's going to do a good job. Coach Nelson is at BC Rain. And we're not quite sure. I think she's fairly new as well. Mm-hmm. And I love they're both active coaches. They're calling timeouts. They're encouraging their players. And that role is really important for these teams. It
really is. They're doing a good job coaching up their teams.
Another good serve by Ira Mai.
Little tight. That was a little tight set.
And that's tough. Brittany White was the intended hitter, and she's small, super athletic. She's been one of the players that's been passing amazingly for Williamson, but probably a little bit too tight for her.
Right. You have to make that decision whether you want to drop down and let it run down the net or if you want to go up and try to swing.
So Jalea Dillard is serving for Rain. She is a defensive specialist, and she's on her 2nd serve for the set for this moment. So let's see if Rain can go on a little bit of run and at least tie it up here. Nice serve, great pass.
That was a pretty pass.
Dumped by the setter, Zamara. Good set. We have a net call on Rain, so that's going to be a Williamson ball. Number 1, Brittany White, is headed back to serve. 11-9, Williamson is on top. Little deep.
She's had some beautiful deep serves. That one was just a little bit strong.
So right now, they're 1 point away. Williamson, Rain right now needs to keep this serve as long as they can. Try to take lead, build the momentum. This is Yaya Gonzalez serving. Just out. I know. I might have jinxed her. She has a great serve, too.
She really does.
She's a good one.
She usually puts a little bit more topspin on it, and it sinks a little bit toward the end.
So back to serve for Williamson is the setter, Zamara Hudson. She's a junior. She has really pretty hands. Talk a little bit about the role of the setter on the team.
Right. Well, the setter is your quarterback. Also, as you can say, also the point guard on a basketball team. So they're the leader on the court. They have to be the most active. You want them to touch every second ball. Every time you get the ball back, you want them touching the second ball every time. She has to be a really good athlete. She has to be a great leader, and she needs to communicate.
And she's done a great job back there serving as well. She's on her third serve in this series for her. She's gotten an ace out of it. Williamson has done a good job with their serves. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Janila McNeil. That is just exciting to watch. If you don't love the sport of volleyball, you're going to love it just by watching that.
Yeah. And she gets so excited when she gets that kill.
I need the crowd to be more excited for her, too, because that's pretty amazing.
That really is. She is fun to watch.
Good pass. Free ball sent over by Rain. Pass set. Back to Janila. Good dig by Yaya and Williamson and Rain. Down ball by Rain. They're going to have to send a free ball, Williamson. Okay, free ball back over. Oh, we have a net, but we're not going to call it. Nope, we didn't call the. So Williamson got the point. Might have been the ball that went in the net. We don't have the best angle here. So Williamson's on a little run here, 16-10. Zamara serving again, their setter.
That was just. Yaya just didn't get the ball up to make a play on. She hit the down ball the last point, and she's got a great down ball. And down ball is just you reaching. You basically stay on the floor. You most of the time, or hopefully from the back row, and it's a regular swing, just like kind of like a serve or a swing from a hit. You just stay on the floor and roll the shot over. You can put a lot of velocity on it, and she does a good job with it.
And it's way better than a free ball.
It is much better than a free ball.
So we are serving here. We have Rain serving. Number 12, Malaysia Poe is serving. We have a little bit of discussion going on. He's whistled for he's beckoned for the serve, the official has. A little bit of confusion.
Yeah.
Now we're off and running. Good serve by Malaysia.
It's a
tight ball. Really good joust and net play. Number 2, Zoe Morgan got up. It might have been a back row attack, too, if the ball would have cleared because Zamara went up to joust with it, and she's back row, and she's not allowed to do that.
Right.
Malaysia Poe serving again for Rain.
That was such a pretty pass. And you've been bragging about her all night about her great passing, and she had yet another one.
She really did. Nice pass set kill by Williamson. If they can continue to do that, I think they'll really pull away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 18-12 now.
Soraya Davis is back serving. She has a really nice, consistent serve. Free ball sent out of bounds by Rain. This is sometimes where you need to regroup as a team.
Right.
Figure out, a different plan of attack to try to get some momentum for the Rain side.
The passing has just kind of shut down a little bit for Rain.
There we go. Good job, Coach. You willed it back.
That's right. And a down ball.
Yes, and another.
Yeah.
So Zoe Morgan, number 2, had a great first pass. And was it Yaya that sent that down ball over?
No,
it was Jalea, number 3?
Yes, Jalea.
Good job. So it's kind of the same thing we talked about. Williamson, if they can still keep pass set attacking, Rain needs to do the same thing.
Right.
Looks like a free ball is going to be sent over by Williamson.
Very short free ball.
Nice location for sure. Free ball by Rain, back over to Williamson. Setter dump by Williamson and a kill.
Oh,
no,
what
it's
a
good
great save.
Great save. Great save. Oh.
What did he call? Did he?
What happened?
Right.
Oh, maybe we're not allowed to play the ceiling.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, he did
I
signal
think
that
it
it's
hit
out.
the air conditioning.
Yes. In some gyms, it's considered out.
Right.
You know, when it touches some type of ceiling apparatus or whatever. Another down ball by Yaya.
I mean, she put it down the line. You could not ask for a prettier position, prettier place to put that ball. Nice job.
Great spot.
I love the way she runs her court.
She does a great job.
I mean, whenever the players make a mistake, she is the first one to go over there and pat them on the back.
And she also owns up when she makes the mistake.
Exactly.
We've seen her do that as well. So good serve by Heaven Oak. She's number 0. Scored 2 points right now for Rain. What happened?
I think they just thought they had lost it.
Oh, yes, you're right. Okay, so we have Williamson back for the serve. This is number 7, Arlesia Holmes. She's the senior on the team. Nice, consistent serve. Oh, just out. Just out. This is an important moment right now for Rain. They're down by 6.
Right.
If they can get a couple key points right here and put some pressure on Williamson, we could see a little momentum shift.
Right. They have to keep this ball. They have to keep the serve. Not too many points to make mistakes with.
This is Zoe Morgan back to serve. She's a junior outside hitter. Nice serve. In there for an ace.
Now, it looked like that just turned, didn't it?
It really did.
I thought it was going out of bounds, and it just curved into the court.
That is the tricky part with some serves. If they serve a float serve and the ball kind of moves and floats in the air, it looks like it's doing one thing, and then at the last minute it can do something else.
Got a
push
free
over,
ball.
yeah. Okay, good, play it. Okay, that was 2. All right, Williamson gets the point. Ira Mai Lacey is back to serve. She went on a run earlier in this set, so let's see if she can do it again. Nice serve, good control. Pass right back over. Nice pass, set.
Oh, pretty.
Not really good dig by Heaven. Another pass set attack opportunity for Williamson. Good, nice dig, good save.
Great save. She ran all the way out. Nice job.
Good hustle. Really good hustle by number 12, Malaysia Poe. She's feeling it now, too. So Ira Mai is back to serve again for Williamson. This is her second serve of the series. Scores 23-16. We're only 2 points away from Williamson taking set 2. Good pass by Heaven.
It was a pretty pass.
Over and 2. Good pass, set, spike. Good touches. Good touches by Rain. Their defense is really picking up.
They're
getting a lot of touches on the ball.
Well, they're moving their feet so much better. They're really going after the ball when they have a pickup from defense, and they're hustling off the court to get some balls out of bounds.
Set point for Williamson. Over and 2 by Rain. Nice pass by Janila. Good set by Zaria. It's all right. I like that she was aggressive.
She's been aggressive the whole match. She does a really good job. Just let the ball drop just a little bit low on that back row attack.
Jalea Dillard is back to serve for Rain. Nice serve over. Good pass.
Oh, beautiful pass.
Set by the setter Hudson. Good dig. Over and 2 by Yaya. Setter dump by Hudson.
Rain is playing very conservative. They're trying to just send the ball back and let Williamson make the mistake.
Good hustle.
Nice
really
hustle.
Good hustle. Good job, Malaysia. That was really good hustle. So Williamson wins set 2, and it does feel like that set was really a lot closer.
Right. Yeah, it really does. Both teams played really nice defense. A lot of hustle on both sides, too. A lot of off-court play. So that's exciting to see, and hopefully set 3. I mean, again, you never know what's going to happen in volleyball.
That's right. Teams are down 2-0, and they can come back or 0-2 and come back and win. So we will be back. We're at Williamson High School. We'll be back for set 3. Williamson is up 2-0. We'll be back in a moment.
Did you know that missing 2 days of school per month
has a negative effect on student achievement?
And that chronic absenteeism is negatively impacting
1 out of every 10 Alabama students.
Studies show students who are chronically absent are more likely to drop out of school. For every 1 day your child is absent from school, it takes 3 days for them to catch up.
So if I am not sick, make sure I'm at school, because missing school means missing out.
You've got questions? We got answers. MCPSS.com. Whether it's attendance zones, school calendar, lunch menus, or registration information that you are looking for, you can find it right here, MCPSS.com. You can also get the latest news and district-wide calendar information, and it's just a click away. So when you need to know, and you need to know right now, check us out, MCPSS.com.
At Mobile County Public Schools, we believe it starts with us. That's why we offer Signature Academies.
I'm Tracy Tran, and I'm in the Healthcare and Dental Academy at Theodore High School. In the Dental Academy, I'm working alongside dental professionals getting hands-on training from those already working in the industry. Shadowing them on the job makes me want to work even harder because now I know what I want to be.
Signature Academies are open to all students in Mobile County Public High Schools. To find out more, visit MCPSS.com.
Welcome back to the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. We are at Williamson High School, where they are taking on the Red Raiders of Rain. Williamson is up 2-0. We're about to start our third set. Coach, what have you seen so far, the improvements on the teams, and what do you think especially Rain has to do in set 3?
Right. Well, first of all, I think the rallying, they're going back and forth. They're settling down. Passing is better, I think, on Williamson's side, just a little bit better on Williamson. Rain has got to settle down and get the ball, pass the ball up. Right now, they're not passing well. I mean, just point blank, they're not passing well, so they're not getting their setter the ball so they can attack. They're playing a lot of defensive volleyball and instead of offensive volleyball. And Williamson has really picked up their offensive play. So I think Rain just has to settle down, get their passes going, and then start running an offense.
I think it's really hard for teams when you're not putting pressure on the other team. Like you said, Rain is constantly playing defense.
Right.
And that gets frustrating.
Right.
It's hard to stop that. So you're right. If Rain can get their passing down, if they can pass set, attack a little bit more, like even the down balls. We saw a couple of their down balls that were kills in right back corner. Something a little bit more than a free ball to put pressure on Williamson.
Right.
And we've saw some really great play, though. We've talked about pretty much all of the players on both teams. Zoe Morgan, number 2 for Rain, has had some really nice net plays, and then she's gone back and done some really consistent serving. We've obviously talked about Yaya Gonzalez a lot, and her leadership and her court presence. And then, of course, we've got to say Janila McNeil for Williamson.
Yes.
Who's definitely leading both teams in kills right now. And Brittany White, number 1, who is probably a little bit of the unsung hero, where she's had amazing passes.
Yes.
She's also been hitting well for them. And the players that play the back row position sometimes just don't ever get any of the recognition.
They really don't. And on Rain's team, number 12, Malaysia Poe.
Yes.
Just her off-court hustle. I'm love watching, and she's gotten to some tough balls. She dove a little while ago and went after a ball. So if she can keep up her aggressive defensive play, that's going to really help the team.
Exactly. So Williamson is back to serve. Another player that we've talked a lot about, Zamara Hudson, their setter, who has really pretty hands, and she's done a really nice job for them this set.
She really has, and their passing has picked up, so it's a lot easier for her to set that ball up for her hitters, and she's got some good hitters over there.
So Rain is back to serve. Yaya Gonzalez, number 1, their sole returning player, who's a junior. Nice serve.
Great serve. Nice and deep.
Good pass. Over. Oh, just very lucky.
Yes.
Lucky ball.
One of those she tipped the ball and rolled down the net.
Those are lucky for one team and unlucky for the other.
Right, and pretty impossible to get when it just drops straight over.
Jariah Davis serving for Williamson. Another let serve. Little bit too tight to the net, that first contact by Rain.
Right.
Another serve for Jariah Davis.
And, you know, it's important that the girls know you don't always have to get a perfect pass. Sometimes when they're tough positions, tough serves, just get the ball up high. Just get it high in the middle of the court and let the setter come to the ball, because your good setters are going to be able to get a good set off of just a high middle ball. You don't always have to get it to the perfect setter position.
Exactly. Malaysia Poe is back to serve for Rain. Nice serve, over and in. Good set, nice tip.
Set.
Good dig, free ball sent over by Rain. Good pass. Looks like a push over. That one we weren't so lucky with.
No, and if she would just take one step back, I would imagine she would have a nice down ball. She's strong enough. We've seen the strength, so nice get on her pass.
That is really a great pass on that really tough serve. Good. Nice way to push it over by number 1 for Rain. Good set by Arlesia Holmes from Williamson. That was a really good location.
She is so smart. She reads the court so well. She pushed that into zone 1. And no one was there. That's a great place to push to put a free ball. If you have to free it over, that's a great place to put it. Usually your setter has released. A lot of times setters release, if they're playing back row, they release a little bit too quick. And you can.
Coach Lewis has taken a timeout for Williamson. And a really good timeout. She knows what her team needs, and they need a timeout. And we say this all the time. There are other sports other than volleyball. And here's one of them that we love in the South.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So we have our next MCPSS high school football game of the week is the Williamson Lions and the Rain Red Raiders. I think they're copying us.
I think so.
So tune in live for that, September 20th. That's next Friday, it looks like, at 7 p.m. Pregame starts at 6:50. Rain to serve. Nice serve by Malaysia Poe.
Oh, tough one again. It just hit the top of the net and just went in an odd position.
It just seems like the ball is falling in the right place for Williamson right now. I'm really impressed with Coach Lewis. She's called some key timeouts.
She really has. We were talking to her before the match, and she played up in Birmingham. She's from the Birmingham area, I believe, Ramsey High School. So she's a Alabamian from Alabama and has done a great job.
But I've been impressed with both of these coaches. They've really coached their teams up.
They really have.
Called key timeouts, and the team has responded.
Well, when you think about what Coach Nelson is doing, she has one returning player, and the way they're playing and have already improved so much. I mean, that's a tough task she's had, and she's done a really, really nice job with her team.
She really has, and one of her key players,
that's right,
Marla Williams, who is out sick right now, who cannot be at the match tonight, is not here. So, you know, getting your team prepared
Right.
to play an important match for them without one of your players that they're
Right.
used to having on the court.
So you have a new player in there who may not have played much next to her teammates. So it is a key situation.
This is a good little run for Rain right now, led by the junior Selena Carmichael. Every time I say something, I seem to side out for the other team. But that was a good run. Rain's in the lead 6-5. So Williamson sided out on that ball right there. But Arlesia Holmes is back to serve, and she's obviously going to try to get a couple points for her team. Nice jump serve. Just out.
Just out on the side.
I think that's the first jump serve
I
we've
think it
seen
is the
her
first
do.
jump serve. And again, I like her being aggressive and trying it. It was a great serve. It just went out just a little bit to the side. Great job, though.
Azaria Barrett is back to serve.
Oh, what a great position to put that ball in. She
Right
put
in
it
the
right in
corner.
the corner. Nice job. And if I were her, I'd try it again.
That's such an important concept in the sport of volleyball. Like, do it until they stop it.
That's right. That's right. We like to pick on people.
And the same with hitting. If you're getting a kill in one location,
right.
keep doing it until they stop
Yeah.
it.
So that's 2 points in a row. She served. Nice job. She served them nice and deep.
This is number 6, Azaria Barrett, back to serve. She's a defensive specialist for them. She's done a nice job in this serving rotation for her. Another good serve. Good set. Nice push over. Dig over and 2 by Yaya.
Great get.
Really good get.
And she put it right in the hole, right in the middle of the court, and your defense has a tendency to be playing back, and your wings, which are your left back and your right back, just didn't respond to that swing to the middle.
And Coach Nelson responded just like we all do in those situations.
Yes, she did.
Go get the ball,
Right.
somebody.
It's
Yes.
nobody's ball, it's everybody's ball.
That's right. Nice attempt at the back row attack by Janila McNeil. She was a little bit in front of the line, hit the
Yes.
ball out a little bit long, but I love seeing players be aggressive.
Yes. She just, it doesn't matter if she makes a mistake or not. She smiles the whole time.
It's contagious.
Yes.
Number 2, Zoe Morgan is back to serve for Rain. Rain is leading 10-6. That's her first overhand serve, I believe.
I think it is her first overhand.
And it's really good.
And she's been very successful with her underhand serves, but that was a great overhead serve.
And maybe that's, I don't know the reason why. Maybe it's a little confidence thing. She feels a little bit more
Right.
confident with one compared to the other. But like you said, they're really 2 great serves.
Oh, just wide. I love to see their little routine. You know, you always want your kids to feel comfortable serving, and they have their little routines. They have to bounce it so many times and have to hold the ball a certain way. And
They're little rituals, that's for sure.
That's right.
Malaysia Poe diving again, going after it. I like her mentality.
Yes.
You can tell she does not want the ball to hit the floor.
No, she does not. She's very aggressive.
Brittany White is back to serve for Williamson, a key player for them. She's doing a lot with good passes. Nice net play by the middle, another net play.
Yeah.
Good job. That was Jariah Davis. And she first went up and overhand attacked it, then went
Yes.
up and blocked or pushed it back over. So really good net play. So go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, we haven't seen a whole lot of blocks in the match because it seems like most of their swings are high and deep balls. But I can only imagine when
Janila?
Yeah, when Janila, when she gets up there and really follows that ball and blocks, I'm sure it goes straight down. I would love to see her get one.
Yes. So Ramaya Pierre's entering the game. She's subbing in for Zamara Hudson, their setter. I think this is where Coach is going to try a new setter a little bit right here. Arlesia Holmes.
And you basically have a 6-2 where you use two different setters. You have your setter coming from the back row, and you can take that setter out when she comes to the front row and put a bigger player in, so you have a little bit of more aggressive play if they're a smaller player. And then you have a 5-1 offense where you have your setter who runs the offense. You only have one setter, and she runs all the way around.
And there's really benefits to both, depending on what, just the personnel that you have for your team.
Exactly.
Nice overpass.
Oh, very good.
Kill.
Just went under the net. Under the net.
Wonderful effort by Rain. And obviously when you have somebody like Janila McNeil going up to hit that overpass, it's pretty intimidating.
Yes, it is.
Number 17, Ramaya Pierre, is in the game, and she's serving. Just a little bit wide. Our poor official, the R1, has gotten hit twice
He has
tonight.
gotten beat up tonight.
Almost got hit again with that serve. It's a dangerous job.
He's being a good sport about it.
He is. Yaya Gonzalez is back to serve for Rain. I'm not sure if she's called captain, but she shows captain-like skills.
She sure does.
Down ball attack, just out.
Just out.
Yeah.
I mean, by a couple of inches it was out. Nice swing. Nice attack.
And way to be disciplined on letting that ball go out.
Right. I think we had some good communication back there, and hopefully teammates helping each other out.
Rain's on a little bit of a run here. This is, their backs are against their wall in this set.
Yes.
They have to. They're up 14-11, but they have to win this set to extend the match. So it's really important for them. And sometimes, and you've probably seen this, Coach, when you're coaching, a team is up 2-0, and then they come into the third set, and they don't play like they've played the first two sets.
Right. It's like they've let down a little bit too confident, thinking we've got this, and just relax a little bit.
And that seems to happen. And there's a couple changes on Williamson's team, right now with the new setter.
Right.
And that's okay. Sometimes, even though that person's not necessarily making any errors, it just changes the dynamic a little bit.
Exactly. And I'm always fascinated with that.
Me too. It's not the sub that comes in.
No.
So Rain has gone on a nice lead here at 17-11. Yaya Gonzalez has served. This is her fourth consecutive serve. Very consistent. There's lots of openings right now on Williamson's team as far as where she could place it. And so Williamson, Coach Lewis decided, let's take a timeout. This is their second timeout. We'll see how they respond. When we come back, we'll be back for the rest of set 3 when we get back.
Mobile County Public Schools' Signature Academy program is here to help those students who want to jumpstart their career right out of high school. With more than 100 specialized courses ranging from engineering, computer networking, nursing, welding, and more, we prepare students for college and career readiness. To learn more, log on to MCPSS.com. Mobile County Public Schools' Signature Academy program, preparing students for life.
We are back at Williamson High School for the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. Williamson Lions are hosting Rain Red Raiders. And right now we are in set 3. Williamson has won the first 2 sets, but Rain is leading 17-11 in set 3. Coach Lewis from Williamson has called her second timeout. Great timeouts by her this whole match. Her team has really responded.
Yeah.
So we will see if they can side out on this ball or if Rain can continue their run.
Yeah, I think that was a great timeout. I'm not sure what that was. Just needed a break to see, and that was, did it go over?
It almost worked. It went over.
It went over.
And there's, when you talk to your teams about good and bad times and missed serves, when you're a spectator, and I know when I played and my parents watched me, they were like, why do you miss serves?
Right.
A lot of times fans don't understand.
Right.
You're trying to serve aggressively. put the other team in trouble. But there are important times when not to miss a serve.
Right. And Yaya is so confident back there and just so relaxed. She is doing a good job putting that ball in the court.
Yes, a tough serve. And she did a good job of getting that serve in after a timeout. Because obviously coaches call timeouts to ice the other server.
Right.
They're hoping they come back out and miss that serve. We had a sub on Williamson's side, Zamara Hudson, the junior setter, that's been playing the whole time. She's has great court presence as well. Leader in that setter position has come back into the game. Good volley, free ball sent by Rain. Here we go, pass set, and she's up.
Oh,
Boom.
my gosh. That was
Boom.
the prettiest swing that we've seen all night. That was her best.
There is a feeling in a gym when you're watching a volleyball match when you see a good pass coming.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like you know what you're about to see. You're about to see somebody just crush this volleyball.
What a beautiful arm swing, too.
Janila McNeil with the kill, but it was a beautiful pass and a beautiful set to get it to that point. Sometimes that's all you need, too, a little momentum like that.
Yep. Oh. Just got under the ball just a little bit.
It's such an odd angle, too, when you're a right-handed player and the ball's coming from your left side.
Right.
That always adds a little extra challenging aspects to trying to hit the ball over and in. Malaysia Po for the serve for Rain. They're up 20-12. Good try. Trying to jump and tip that ball over on the third contact.
Just touched the net.
Malaysia Po back to serve again. They are 4 points away from taking set 3 and extending this match going into set 4, which is awesome.
And we knew it was going to be tight.
Exactly.
And, I know I've had this happen before, Coach. I don't know if you have, but you get that 2-0 lead, like you said, you kind of relax a little bit, and you sense it as a coach, and you go, oh, no.
It's amazing how so much can happen. Like, you're up 2 sets, and you're like, we just need 25 points.
Yeah, right,
And then all of a sudden, the other team wins set 3, and then they win set 4, and you're in the 5th set.
Right. And it is a horrible feeling. And there's nothing as a coach, there's nothing we can do about it except coach our kids.
Coach them up. Janila McNeil, just a little bit long. I thought it was going to catch that corner, but just a little bit long. So Rain gets the ball back and the point. 2 points away from taking set 3. This is Selena Carmichael. Sorry. Azaria Barrett. I was just I didn't even compliment her yet, but she went back and went on a 4-point run earlier, and I thought she's about to serve us out of this set. But that's all right. Arlesia Holmes is back to serve for Williamson, number 7.
It seems like every time we turn around, she's serving the ball.
She really is.
Great serve.
Good serve.
So they took the setter out. She served to the setter.
Another pass. Good. Down ball by Yaya. Good up. Second contact. Good try by Hudson, number 23 for Williamson, trying to get that third contact over.
Right, and that's one of those situations where you hope the second ball, you just throw it up high in the middle. Don't worry about getting it to the perfect place. Just throw it up there and let somebody do something with it.
Exactly.
Just went a little bit tight.
So Coach Lewis thought she might have had one more timeout. She doesn't, so we're moving forward. This is set point for Rain to give them this set. First set victory of the match. Couple free balls sent over quickly.
A little tight.
Down ball by Williamson.
Very
good.
Nice.
Good.
Pretty down ball.
Really pretty down ball. Nice effort by Rain. Second effort by Zoe Morgan. Always good to see.
And, that was a scary little shot, and I'm glad to see she was aggressive and didn't throw a free ball over there, and she went ahead at set point and hit a down ball.
Exactly. Ira Mai served for Williamson.
Nice.
Good pass, good set. Just a little bit long, so Rain takes set 3. And you can see their excitement from their team. They're really, really excited about that.
Well, they played so much better. Their passing was better. They were able to get the setter the ball a little bit more, and just aggressive play, I think, more so than anything. Just being a little bit more aggressive and doing a great job.
Agree, 100%. So we have an exciting one here at Williamson High School. Williamson is up 2-1. We're about to start set 4. We are here with the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. We will be back for set 4 in a minute.
High school students, are you looking for a way to become a better leader? Then the Junior Officers Training Corps may be what you're seeking. If you would like to develop self-reliance, learn ways to be more responsible, and improve your communication skills, you can do that and more when you register for the Junior Officers Training Corps. The JROTC program is available to all high school students in Mobile County. JROTC, we build a better you.
Your Mobile County Emergency Management Agency, alerting you to the emergency through our warning systems and alert apps. Visit our website at mcema.net to find out more. Remember, storms and other emergencies don't last forever. Be prepared, and let's stay safe together.
A public service message from this station and Mobile County Emergency Management Agency.
I'm Keith Blackwood, your Mobile County District Attorney. I want to remind you about the truancy laws. 5 unexcused absences requires you to attend the Early Warning Truancy Program. Failure to attend the Early Warning Truancy Program can cause you to appear before a judge in circuit court. We need you to stay in school. This is a serious law, and it needs to be taken very seriously. I wish you and your family a safe, happy, and successful school year.
Welcome back to Williamson High School for the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. We're at Williamson High School. They're taking on BC Rain Red Raiders. And, Coach, we've got a good one.
We really do. It started out slow for Rain, and Williamson just had it all together, but Rain did not sit down. They decided they're going to come out here and play, and really did a great job in set 3. And I think they're going to keep the momentum and go into set 4 and do a good job.
I think, too, like what we talked about early on was both teams were struggling a little bit with their serves. That settled down.
Right.
And then you could see who was going to be better at passing
right.
at that point.
Right.
And then Williamson did it a little bit at the beginning, and then Rain just picked it up at the end there.
Yeah, and I hope that they'll continue to play aggressive like that and get their passing, doing a good job of that. And I hope set 4 is going to be a nice competitive match for us, set 4, sorry.
We have seen amazing play by both teams. Some individuals have stood out. We even got to see number 17 for Williamson was in the match for a little bit, and
yes.
I wanted to acknowledge her because she is just a 7th grader.
Right, I know. It's so exciting to see these young players get in there and play. I believe Rain has quite a few young players as well. They only have 1 senior or 2 seniors?
They have 1 senior, and she's not here
right,
tonight because she's under the weather. But it is really good, and that just tells you how much the coaches, the time they've put in.
Right.
When you've got a young team and you're getting them ready to compete and be successful, it's such a good sign. You can tell how hard they've been working.
And, just in the past, these coaches have done such a great job with these teams. What Coach Nelson has done with this team, having 1 returning player, I'm just totally blown away. She's just done a great job with them. That's a tough task when you're getting 1 player back and you're having to not just put a team together, but you're having to teach skills. You're having to teach offense, defense, positioning, the whole game. So she's just done a great job.
She really has. So Rain started out with the first serve, just a little bit long. Williamson's on the board first in set 4. This is Zamara Hudson. She's their junior setter, has done a nice job tonight. running the offense for them. Ooh. Beautiful serve. Ace.
She is excited about that ace, too. That was a great job.
That was that seam you talked about earlier.
Yes.
It went right, and it was really fast serve, right down
Low
in between two players.
Right.
Another good serve.
Another great serve.
Nice platform by Zoe Morgan. It was nice and calm. Janila up for the kill. Good dig by Yaya. Over for Rain. Good try. That was a really good dig by number 1 for Rain.
It really was, yeah. So Yaya is kind of playing every position. And you can tell, again, she does not want that ball to hit the floor. She wants to keep playing, and she'll walk right over to her player and say something positive. She's just a great leader on the floor.
She is. Even there, Malaysia Poe just mishit her serve, had an error, and yeah, I guess holding her hand out to give her 5 just to kind of reel her back in.
Exactly.
Jariah Davis serve for Williamson. Good pass, set, free ball over by Rain. Just didn't quite make it. Jariah Davis back to serve, set for her second serve of this set. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. Just a little mishit.
Yeah, it just didn't quite get her toss where she needed to have it. Looked a little frustrated after that.
Selena Carmichael back to serve for Rain. She's had a good serve, done a nice job for the team tonight. Good serve. Nice pass by Janila. Set. Down ball. Just out. Really nice. She's got a really nice arm swing, Arlesia Holmes.
Yeah, she does.
She's got lots of good top spin on and good contact. Janila McNeil back to serve. Number 5, she's a senior for Williamson. Nice low serve.
Great serve. She went right down the line. She's excited about that ace.
Right down the line and really a tough position.
Yeah.
Kind of hit that player high up on her. Another good serve. Just a little bit long. Way to go back down the line, though, like we talked about earlier, just going back to the same spot.
And that was great communication on Rain's part, just knowing teammates telling her that the ball is out.
Azaria Barrett back to serve for Rain. Free ball over by Williamson.
But a nice deep free ball.
Another free ball sent.
Communication. They have got to talk to each other. They're hesitating, and you have it, no, you have it, and then
nobody has it.
Nobody has it. Just a weak pass.
Arlesia Holmes, good arm swing.
Oh, what a great serve.
Yes, really good serve.
Again, she is so casual the way that was a great ace, and she's so confident in her serve.
Rain has called a timeout, their first timeout of this set. Great timeout. We are here at Williamson High School in set 4. We will be back in a moment to see what happens.
Did you know that missing 2 days of school per month
has a negative effect on student achievement?
And that chronic absenteeism is negatively impacting
1 out of every 10 Alabama students.
Studies show students who are chronically absent are more likely to drop out of school. For every 1 day your child is absent from school, it takes 3 days for them to catch up.
So if I am not sick, make sure I'm at school, because missing school means missing out.
Welcome back to Williamson High School for the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. We are in set 4. Williamson is leading Rain 2-1, and right now in set 4, Williamson is up 8-3. So it's been a great match so far.
It really has. It's been a lot of fun to watch. A lot of aggressive play, and great. Well, that one went out, but a lot of aggressive serves. And both teams have very aggressive servers, so it's been fun to watch that cat and mouse game going back and forth.
Zoe Morgan is back to serve for Rain. She's had a really good, consistent serve for her team. I guess that rule is still in effect. If you toss and let the ball drop,
but
you get a replay.
But I thought you could only do that one time.
One time. Okay, ball still in play. Free ball sent over. Right in the donut.
Yeah. Again, just great position. You've got to get aggressive and call that ball and just take it. That's a coach's nightmare when you watch them and you know nobody's going to get that ball.
Exactly. Ira Mai Lacey's back to serve for Williamson.
Nice serve.
Good location. With Rain right now, they just have to communicate and understand whose ball that should be.
Right. And, you know, and they'll get better about that. It's just you have to know your seam and go on and take it and call the ball. And you hear them calling the ball. They're just timid about it.
Right. And sometimes players call it late.
Right.
I've had lots of communications with liberos and defensive players that I've coached in the past, and I've said you're talking fabulously, but it's late.
Right.
You've got to talk early.
And there we go again with that communication. Just two players, neither one committing to calling the ball, and if you're going to just call it and take it. Especially because there have been some communication issues between those two.
That's right. Ira Mai Lacey back to serve again for Williamson. Her third consecutive serve. Good pass, setter dump by Hudson, and a kill for Hudson. It's such a deceptive play when the setter is also an active offensive player.
Right. And you know, that in that situation, there are so many shots she can come up with. So it is, that's one of the advantages of a 5-1.
And there she goes. That was the setter, Hudson, who jumped and spiked the ball back over.
Nice pass, I'm sorry, and a great set.
Good swing.
Just a little bit tight on the net. Yaya couldn't do anything with that ball. And Williamson's just got a nice run going here, so Rain just needs to settle down. They're having some communication issues. They need to just settle down and pass the ball.
And it's frustrating, too, for a coach when you just win the set before.
Right.
And you're thinking we could carry that momentum into the next set. And sometimes it just doesn't work that way.
It doesn't, and I've never understood that. I'll tell my players, look what we did 2 minutes ago. What difference does it make if it was 2 minutes ago?
Right. Jalea Dillard serving for Rain. That was a good side out for them. Hopefully they can go on a little run right here.
Right.
Good dig. Nice up and over by Yaya. Good dig. Good save.
Great save.
Up and over, and Rain gets the point. That is a point that they needed.
They really did, and Yaya went up and kind of blocked it, and she just turned around and just I got it. She is fun to watch.
Jalea Dillard back to serve again. Nice serve. Push over. Over and two by Rain.
Here we
Point
go.
Rain.
So Rain has broken that spell, and they're coming back here. You never give up.
Good run by Jalea Dillard. Let's see if she can keep it going. She's on her fourth consecutive serve. She needs to help her team with a couple more to get them a little bit closer. Good job. Good serve. Good pass.
Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass.
Back row attack. Nice arm swing. Nice ball over. Point Rain.
Well,
good job.
Here we go.
And you can see Rain being a little bit more aggressive offensively instead of sending the free balls.
Right. They're starting to get a little bit more aggressive with their offense.
And I'm so happy you can hear BC Rain's fans. They're starting to cheer for them. Sometimes that helps so much for a team.
It always helps when you can hear people cheering for you.
Rain's defense has really picked it up. Good save.
You just got to
Free
get
ball
this
over. Out. It's all right. Good try. Good try. Really good effort. And and Zoe Morgan did a nice job of covering that middle area.
She did, and that's where Williamson's been dumping the ball quite a bit, right in the middle.
Brittany White back to serve. She's done a fantastic job tonight. Passing nails, jumping and swinging in the front row.
And she is a tiny little thing, and she's got a nice swing.
She really does. Yaya Gonzalez back to serve, number 1 for Rain. Important moment right here to gain a couple more points for Rain.
Oh, just short.
Just short. Yeah, just short. Zamara Hudson, the setter for Williamson, back to serve. She's number 23.
Williamson's getting a little bit more energy and a little bit more lively and cheering. And that was a great deep serve over.
Oh, nice. Yep. Ball was in the net, so that one didn't clear. So point Rain. Malaysia Poe is back to serve. At the college level, we're not allowed to slam the ball down like that.
No, well, you're really not supposed to in high school either.
Pass, set, hit.
Here we go. Here we go. Great swing.
Little cheering afterwards. I love it. Janila McNeil, that's probably her 12th kill.
I would say.
Jariah Davis, number 3, back to serve for Williamson. Nice serve. Zoe McDonald.
Beautiful
Zoe
pass.
Morgan with the pass.
Free
ball over. Good set. Down ball by Jariah Davis.
Right in the middle.
Right
Good
in the
job.
middle.
That was a great down ball.
The score was 3 points.
Yes.
I think there was a 3-point difference, maybe 4.
Right.
And now, just like that, it's 8.
Right.
It happens that fast in the sport. Good
Nice
serve by
deep
Jariah
serve.
Davis. Call it.
Yaya kind of stepped to where she was going to take it and then made a decision to actually let the person who should have been passing the ball take it, and just didn't quite get to it.
There is a little rule, too, in volleyball, like a not official rule, but, lead the players, play the ball in front of your teammates.
Right.
You really don't want players moving backwards on a volleyball court.
No.
All right, so this is a good chance for Rain right here. They're down by 8. To come back, Selena Carmichael for the serve. She's a junior outside hitter. Nice by Selena Carmichael. Looks like it's going to be a free ball over. Point Rain. So they're with this serve, they're putting a little bit of pressure on them.
Yeah. Good job. She just needs to keep the serve. Let Williamson make the mistakes.
Exactly.
Great
nice
serve. Great
really
serve.
Good serve. That was right on the line.
I'm telling you, that was just, and it was low and kind of dropped. That was a great serve.
Selena Carmichael back for her 4th consecutive serve. Good serve. Pass set. Down ball by Williamson. Good dig by Yaya. Down ball by Yaya. Good. Play over. Another down ball in the corner.
Oh, just get it in.
Oh. Lots of tight net play.
Yeah.
And number 5, Janila, was called in the net, so BC Rain got the point.
Yeah, and Janila, I think the ball would have been over.
Correct.
Yeah, and I think she just, but it's being aggressive, and that's good too.
So Williamson has taken a timeout, and we are in set 4. We'll be back for the remainder of set 4. Be back in a moment.
My name is Harshini. I'm a junior at Davidson High School, and after graduation, I plan on pursuing a career in dermatology. Currently, I'm taking science classes such as AP Chemistry, Biology, and Human Anatomy, which will help me pursue my career. I feel as though Mobile County is preparing me for my career choice in that they provide rigorous classes that help me think further beyond just what I'm learning. I'm Harshini Cannon, a junior at Davidson High School, and I'm learning today so I can be a leader tomorrow.
Welcome back to the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. We were at Williamson High School for a great matchup tonight.
Yes, great match. And we knew it was going to be a good match.
We really did. We kind of jinxed it going into it since the last one we were on was a 5-set match.
Yes.
And we love that, though. That's what we want to see.
Exactly.
So we have Williamson is up right now 19-15 in set 4. They're up 2-1. Rain is coming back right here. They're on a 5-point run right now. So they have the momentum. Let's see if Williamson can respond after that timeout.
Yeah.
Ace.
Yeah. Williamson seems to be confused about something. I don't know if they didn't hear the whistle or I'm not quite sure what happened. I don't hear the whistle very aggressive. I like to hear it, a nice loud whistle.
Okay, that was such a great run by Selena Carmichael. Like, it's unfortunate she missed that one, but she scored them 5 points.
She sure did.
Keeping her ball in play.
She did. She did a great job.
Janila McNeil is back to serve. She's got a really aggressive serve. Last time she served it down the line for a couple points. Little deep on that one. So Rain gets the point, and now we're just 3-point difference. Just like that, it was 8 points. It turns fast. Momentum shift. Zoe Morgan is back to serve. She's a junior outside hitter. Nice serve. And a shank pass by Williamson leads to a BC Rain point. 18-20. A little comeback.
Here we go.
You can see a little bit of the demeanor of Williamson has changed.
Right. Their shoulders have just rounded a little bit. Body language is important. Just a little discouraged.
Free ball sent over.
Oh.
Good save. Good play up. Oh, we're headed the wrong way.
Right.
Williamson for the point on that one. Let's see if they can go on a little run here, but it is so important in these crunch time situations that you have good body language, good demeanor.
Yeah, I always tried to teach my kids, your body language is so important, and your teammates see when your head is down or your shoulders are rolled. That just shows the negative, and you can't show that on the court.
That's right. I absolutely am loving Rain's effort right now.
Yes.
They are getting better and better by the match as the match goes on. And I really have to give a shout out to Zoe Morgan. She did a sliding pass on her knees.
Yes.
And her platform, her arms were perfect to make such a good pass.
Yeah, and you've said platform, and for those who don't know what your platform is, that's the place on your arms, pretty much between your wrist and your elbows, the little area right in there where you want to pass the ball to get your platform nice and flat.
So Jalea Dillard's back serving. She's on her second serve of this little run here. Rain is down just by 1. Good serve. Little tight of a pass. It's over. Good net play by Malaysia Poe. Push by Janila McNeil. Good dig by Zoe. Uh-oh. They got it over.
It over.
Setter dump. Just out.
Oh, just out. What aggressive play, though. I thought that ball was going out, and just at the last second, she went over and saved it. Good job.
She really did. Good play by Rain. Really aggressive, getting after it.
Nice serve.
Oh, amazing effort. Amazing effort. You can tell that they are all in.
Yeah, they are not going to give up.
They're not giving up.
This is such a great match for them.
Ira Mai Lacey is back serving. Just in the net, side out Rain. This is their chance right here. Yaya Gonzalez is back to serve. Interesting.
And that's who you want to be back there. That's who you want to be back there serving.
Exactly
you want your team leader, very aggressive, very confident. You want her back there serving in this situation.
That's exactly it. And I've been so impressed with both teams. And once they got through those jitters at the beginning of the match, which that's what it was.
I think so too. And
it's been really good play. BC Rain this last couple points with their comeback. They were down by 8. Brought it back, scrappy defense, not letting the ball hit the ground.
Right, they've just not given up. They're staying confident. Williamson has had a little bit of a lull with just their body language, but now they've picked it up. And I think both teams are just playing in a very good situation, good pressure. I want my teams in these situations, you know. Not preseason, but your season is practice, you know. It's practice for your area and your region and the playoffs. So when you get in these situations, you have to dig yourself out, and it's a great place for them to be. And we'll see what they do with Yaya's serve coming up.
Exactly. Rain's down 21-23 in set 4. Nice serve. Really good control on that serve. Pass set down by Williamson. Ball is up. Ball is over, and it's going to be in. Pass set, setter dump. Good dig. Good try. Really good effort by Rain.
Number 2 tried a run through. She tried to get to that ball and run through and pass it up. Just didn't have enough push or oomph on it to get it up for the third hit over.
Higher is always better.
Yes.
Miss serve by Williamson.
And that was match serve by Williamson.
That was.
Oh.
And there's a little bit more pressure here for Rain, obviously.
Yes, there is. There is no leeway.
There's no leeway. Malaysia Pro, but I always tell my teams this last serve doesn't lose the match for you.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So you just got to go back and do your thing. Good pass, good set.
Aggressive play by Williamson, but just an error on the down ball.
If Rain gets one more point here, we will go extra points.
Yes.
You have to win by 2 in the sport of volleyball. Okay, little replay. So you're allowed to toss the ball one time, and you get a replay and get to serve it again.
And that's a good thing that she did, because her toss apparently was not where she wanted it.
Nice serve. Good pass.
Beautiful.
Good set. July.
Oh my goodness! What a great way to win finish the match.
McNeil
with a kill. Beautiful kill.
Way to be aggressive. Way to go up and just slam that ball down. And really, that's kind of what they needed, because Rain was coming back. They were kind of battling back.
Right.
And I feel like if Williamson wouldn't have done a play like that, just sent a free ball, Rain might have gotten that point.
I think you're right, and it would have brought it into the extra 2-point play. And so it was a great job that she did. Awesome finish to that match.
That was really good. We have a lot of players that played wonderful matches. We've talked about Yaya Gonzalez for BC Rain, who was a wonderful leader. Some other players, Zoe Morgan, who had a nice platform. Malaysia Poe, we have to talk about a little bit at the end there, because she served wonderfully in crunch time.
She really did. And you just had a lot of aggressive offensive play, which is a lot of fun to see. I just thought it was a great match. We knew it was going to be a good match to watch, and so excited that we were able to come here and have have these girls recognized, and what just a great night for volleyball.
Yes, it was really wonderful meeting both teams for sure, and meeting the coaches ahead of time, and they're doing wonderful things for their program.
Really are.
So we will definitely keep up with them.
Yes.
Thank you all for joining us for the MCPSS High School Volleyball Match of the Week. We are back next week. We have Baker and Bryant.
Right.
So we will let you know. Follow us, listen to us, because we're the dynamic duo.
That's right.
So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.